Hi, I'm Jeremiah Dickey. I'm one of the internal animators here at TED-Ed. And today I'm going to be talking about a lesson we did on the myth of Cupid and Psyche. So here we have Psyche, who was a woman who was born with this incredible beauty, and she was so beautiful that everybody compared her to the goddess Venus and worshipped her. But they were too intimidated by her beauty to actually ever approach her and befriend her, or so she led a life without love, very sadly. So to animate this, I drew her body basically in the position from a sort of a front view, where her face is facing front. And then I would take that drawing, turn it over to get the 180-degree view, and did the drawing of the back of her body on top of that. The next step would be to draw what would happen in between those drawings. So this is at 0 degrees of a turn, this is at 180 degrees of a turn, then I would have to decide which direction she was turning and pick 90 degrees of that. So the next one, in blue pencil, this shows her actually turning from this position, 90 degrees, 180 degrees. Then I would do the same thing, take this away, and draw what 270 degrees would look like, which would look like this. As you're drawing, the fun thing about drawing on paper is you can flip through the drawings and see how it's working.
Whoa.
And kind of get a sense of the motion.
Ah, cool!
And then, so of course, after this, the next step would be to take these 4 drawings and fill in what goes in between them. And with yet a different color pencil, this time green, I would draw the position in between those. And you can see this drawing has some doodles that my 7-year-old daughter
did they make it into the lesson, or?
They did not, okay. Unfortunately, this time. This is a rough, but some other, she had some input. So then I take these pencil drawings and I go over them in ink. So this right here is about 5 inches of drawings went into doing this lesson. So a major challenge was how to illustrate the goddess Venus, who was the Roman goddess of love. There are many different versions throughout history of our Western art of visualizing Venus. So I wanted to kind of incorporate the shell as kind of a visual cue, but I also kind of wanted to convey the fact that she was admired for her beauty, and in that sense she was kind of objectified, which led me to look at some of the paintings of Giorgio de Chirico. And I liked the idea of giving her that fearsome, surreal, kind of disembodied quality. So one thing about the statue that's interesting, which later art historians would call contrapposto. This was depicting a figure with the weight shifted onto one leg and the rest of the body kind of curving to compensate for it. And it just really lent all of their figures a really naturalistic, kind of lifelike quality. This I would then scan into the computer and color it in the computer and put it together with the rest of the animation and add the final touches like the dress and other details. Don't look too closely, you'll see lots of mistakes. So that's my story and I'm sticking to it.
Cool! Thanks, Jeremiah.
Sure thing.